Hi, this is Fazana. Welcome to another new topic on the Fazmaths channel. This video covers similar shapes. Shapes are similar if the angles are the same and the length of the sides are in proportion to each other. Where you have two circles or two squares, of course, they will always be similar. One will always be an enlargement of the other. And remember, this is not the same as another tricky maths word, congruent. Two shapes are congruent if they are exactly the same. Same sides, same angles, same everything. Yeah? Okay. So, as I just mentioned, two figures are similar. The measures of the corresponding angles are equal. So you can tell these are all right angles. And of course, these angles will be the same, and so will the other one. And the ratios of the length of the corresponding sides are proportional. So you can see the small one would be 3, 4, 5, which is a Pythagorean triple. If you double it, it'll be 6, 8, 10. So that's a scale factor of 2. And if you triple the 3, 4, 5, you get 9, 12, 15. Yeah? So in relation to that one, it's a scale factor of 3. All right? If you were doing that shape to that shape, then you can tell the scale factor would be 15 divided by 10, which is 1.5. So you would be multiplying by 1.5. And if you wanted to go the other way, so if you had 15 and you wanted to find the 10, then you would divide by 1.5. All right, let's do some questions. Okay, a company is designing a right triangular sail for a boat. The ratio of the side lengths must be 3, 4, 5. So if the height of the sail is 6 meters, then what is the length of the longer side? Yeah, so you first find the scale factor. So the scale factor, because we've got these two common sides, is 6 divided by 4, which is 3 divided by 2, which is 1.5. So then if we want to find the length of the longest side, we take the longer side of the smaller triangle and we go 5 times 1.5, and that would be 7.5 meters. Okay, as easy as that. All right, next question. Okay, as you can see, these shapes are mathematically similar. You can tell the angles always stay the same. And it says calculate the length of BC. So first we look for two sides that are in common, which is those two sides. So we can easily find the scale factor of the length, which will be 9 divided by 6. And they can all be divided by 3, so it would be 3 divided by 2. Let's pretend it's a non-calculator paper. So usually I leave it in fraction form. It's easier to play around with. So when they say calculate the length of BC, then we've got the corresponding side, which is 8. So we go 8 times 3 over 2, because we're going from smaller to bigger. Yeah? And then, of course, if you okay with cross dividing, there's 1, 2 in there, 4 in there. So 4 times 3 is 12 centimeters. Nice and easy, yes? If you want to find the length EF, then now we're going from the bigger to the smaller. So what we do with the 7.5 is we divide by 3 over 2. Yeah? And of course, you know, when you're dividing fractions, we use coup. So that's copy, opposite, opposite. So we have 7.5 times 2 over 3. And both of these can go into 3, so there's 1 in there. And there's 2.5 in there, because 25 times 3 is 75. And then 2.5 times 2 is 5 centimeters. All right? Cool. Nice, simple questions, yeah? Once you find the scale factor, again, everything flows. Okay, triangles ABC and PQR are mathematically similar. Work out the length of QR. So we're trying to find that side there. Oh, my lines are getting straighter. Okay, so we've got these two common sides. So again, let's find the scale factor. And we've got 6 divided by 4 again. And we've got 3 over 2. 3 over 2 is just such a popular one, which is why I thought I'd bring it in again. So now we've got to find the length of QR. So again, we're going from smaller to bigger. So we're going 12 times 3 over 2. Cross divide, 1 in there, 6 in there. And then 6 times 3 is 18 centimeters. Yeah? Work out the length of AB. So now we're going from bigger to smaller. So here we're going 15 divided by 3 over 2. And using copy opposite, we get 15 times 2 over 3. And cross divide. And you get 5 times 2 is 10 centimeters. All right. Nice easy marks, isn't it? Okay, let's try another one. Okay, here we've got these two triangles, but as you can see, it's these angles that are the same. So you can tell the similarity is the reflection of it. So you've got to reflect that one that way. Yeah? So let's reflect it. So I've just drawn it here. So that would be your A. That would be your B, and that would be your C. And that would be the 7, the longer side, and that would be 4. Okay? All right, what is the value of Z? Okay, so again, we've got two similar sides. So your scale factor is 10.5 divided by 7. Which again is 1.5. I just love it, don't I? And then if you have to calculate the value of Z, it's going from smaller to bigger. So then you've just got Z equals 4 times 1.5 equals 6. Yeah? So Z equals 6. All right, cool. Okay, one more. Okay, rectangle ABCD is mathematically similar to rectangle DAEF. AB is 10 and AD is 4. Okay, again, you can tell that rectangle there needs to be flipped. So I've drawn it here. So that would be your A, that would be your E, that would be your F, and that would be your D. And that would be your 4 centimeters. Yeah? So again, we've got common sides. So your scale factor, I promise you it's not going to be 1.5, is 10 divided by 2, which is 10 divided by 4, which is 5 over 2. Okay? Again, I'll just leave it in improper fraction form. Yeah? Work out the area of rectangle DAEF. So again, can you see? I just go prepare. We want to find the area of that rectangle. So we know it's going to be 4 times. And then we just have to calculate DF. Yeah? So again, you can tell we're going, that's the length of the bigger one. So we're going 4 divided by 5/2. So df equals 4 divided by 5/2, which will be the same as 4 times 2/5, which is nothing cross divides here, so you've got 8 divided by 5, which is 1 3/5. And to make it simpler for multiplying, we'll get 1.6. Yeah? So then your area is 4 times 1.6, and you get 6.4 centimeters squared. Okay? Can you see how useful it is to prepare? Because it's like you're always one step ahead. As soon as you've got your answer, you can just stick it in there, and out comes your answer. And it makes you feel so much more in control. Okay, that's all for now. I hope that was helpful and easy to understand. Join me in part 2 for some more interesting questions. I'm just going a level up, and then in the next one we'll go a level up until we get to grade 9 or an A star. Yeah? Keep working hard, and remember, you're in control. Until next time, take care. Bye.